Hello. Rimworld crashed and burned. Hello, Strafen. You came just in time for a new game because Rimworld Colony died horribly. So we're just going to give just a little bit of a They Are Billions. Yeah. Still sounds really loud to me, but I don't know if it's fine for you guys. I think this should be fine. Yeah, our Rimworld colony, the first raid we got, just killed them all. I don't know if I was too aggressive or if it was just the fact that there were 6 of them and 3 of them had guns and we were tribal. I don't know. But yeah, this is a fun game. I remember I played it when it first came out. Turn here. Okay, so turn down the voices though. They're at 55. Do you think 55 will be too loud? I guess we'll have to see when we get in, don't we? Yeah, I'll turn them actually down a little bit more. I do remember them being kind of a lot. We'll see if that we'll see if that works, and I'll adjust it as needed. Yeah, so I mean I really haven't played this since when it was just you know, endless maps. There was no campaign back when I played it. Yeah, I like some of the voice lines, but at the same time, they do get kind of old sometimes. I like the sniper, though. He's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't... It's a campaign, so I guess... So I guess we'll just do a campaign, right? I'll give it a try. Back when I first played this, it was just zombie kill game.
We will never know what happened.
That's a little low, but it's
More
fine.
than 2 centuries ago, when those humans sowed the seeds of their own destruction and left us with a legacy of terror. For all of them are now the monsters of our nightmares. How ironic that they ended up like this.
This guy's pretty cool.
I am Quintus Crane, your leader, your savior. I founded the new empire and the city that now shelters you. And now, the time has come to no longer live hidden like rats behind the walls of the Great Crater. It's time to face our monsters. Time to go out into the world and reconquer it for the glory of humankind, for the glory of the new empire.
That guy is pretty fancy looking. I like him. Okay. 13 years later. It is. That is some nice armor.
So you want to be the new general to lead the reconquering campaign?
That was a little weird.
I warn you, my young general, your mission won't be an easy one. How many attempts have there been so far? 10? 12? All your predecessors are dead or have gone mad. Do you really think you can do better than them? Okay. I'll give you a chance. Listen carefully. Our goal is to build new colonies in strategic locations to expand the empire beyond the Great Crater. I also want you to explore the ancient human strongholds and retrieve any technology from before the pandemic. We will use that to build more powerful colonies. You may also find swarms blocking your way. Destroy them with the might of the Empire's army. But be warned, failure is not an option. Succeed in your mission or never return.
With your shield or on it, pretty much. I wish I knew more. Solar of Astora, praise the sun. Okay, I like this already. Holy hell, that is so much louder. That was so loud just in my ears. Had it up a little bit for the... I watched 300 a couple days ago. I love that movie. It's so good. I don't really like Zack Snyder that much, but in terms of Snyder movies, that's a good movie. Just so nice, so epic. Okay, Campaign Hero. Hero of the campaign main unit in tactical missions of exploration of the ancient strengths of humans. Once chosen, it will not be possible to change during the campaign. We have Kalis, one of the best soldiers of Quintus Crane's elite brigade, impressive in size and strength, never pulls back as he can easily endure enemy attacks while killing them. He packs the Destroyer, a heavy gun that fires large explosive projectiles. He may be a slow shooter, but he can kill several enemies with one bullet. Or Calliope, one of the most lethal of all the Imperial soldiers, well known not only for her speed in combat, but for her deadly marksmanship. She always carries her two own designed pistols, nicknamed the Devil's Sisters. Although her attack range is short, her shooting speed makes her enemies often die wondering, what the... Honestly, I just really like the name Calliope. Plus, I like the sort of idea of dual pistol rapid fire. So I think we might go with
Excellent idea, sir.
Calliope. Map of missions shows you a global vision of the state of the campaign. Can play your next move. Select one of the available missions, start playing. Move around the map. You'll have several missions to choose from. In each mission, your level of difficulty from 1 to 5 is indicated, along with your objectives, so you can make the best decision about where to continue the campaign. Okay. First of all, I'm going to go back to the sounds. Man, I don't know. Whatever. That'll be good enough. The video was low, but this is good. Okay, what is you? Imperial City, protected by a mountainous edge of a deep crater, capital of the Empire, raised majestically. This is the only colony to thrive after the infection. It has not stopped growing since it was founded by Quintus Crane more than 30 years ago. And looks like our first expansion is to the Hidden Valley. Meanwhile, what are all these? Research Laboratory. We have steam technology, based on steam and wind. Oh, I see. So we don't actually have... We don't have, like, soldiers or anything. We don't have the workshop buildings and stuff. Do you have to get those? Huh. Okay. This is all brand new to me. Perks of the campaign, level points, available, improve their features. Calliope. Level 1. This is all this all looks pretty cool. I don't know how to do with half of it, but how do we get out? Here we are. Very well. The Hidden Valley. I guess we should start that, yeah? Okay. Campaign difficulty. You can change level of difficulty whenever you want. I mean, it's been a while, but I mean, I don't want to do it on like little baby mode. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. She was kind of like a ranger type, you know, fast, shoots quickly, but can't take a lot of hits. I got her just because of the idea of dual wielding pistols, and also I just love the name Calliope. I think I'm gonna do 100% challenging. You know, I don't want to do too easy, but I've also not played this since it was released, which is like what, 4 or 5 years ago now. So the Hidden Valley. Oh, we'll get 140 Empire points, 120 research points. Our rangers found this small valley on the banks of a shallow river. It is undoubtedly the safest place to establish the first colony beyond the protection of the Great Crater, where the capital city, New Empire, rises. On the map, you will see a mineral deposit that's needed to build the Soldiers' Center to defend the colony. Victory conditions: destroy all the infected, colony population 300, resist all swarms of infected. And of course, command center can't fall. That's... Oh, I'm kind of nervous. This is... Oh. I'm very... Oh, I can't even say I'm rusty. It's been so long. I remember a couple of the basics of how to do this, but... Let's give it a try. I remember this game being very fun, though. I did love this game. Ooh, look at this lovely little, Okay, there's a pause. What does middle click do? I don't know what that does. Place gates across the train tracks. Hello there. Hello, Peacock. Hello, hello. Yeah, it was Rimworld, but that colony kind of, crashed and burned, so we're doing this. I haven't played this personally for years, so we're about to see how long that we last on this mission, or if we fail. Okay, so we have actually 4 rangers.
You again.
I'm gonna put 2 of them on group 1. No, wait, that didn't work.
You're pay me for this, right? What? Are you sure?
And then these 2
Right?
on number 2.
Okay, but it's gonna cost you double. So tired. Last night was amazing.
This is fancy though. It looks so much fancier. I like the clock tower and this thing. And gates, yeah, because walls are a big thing, right? Oh, perfect. Well, first I have a bad habit of clicking the middle button, so I need to try not to do that because it messes everything up. So we have colonists, workers, food, power, gold, and then the resources. Energy, soldier center. We need workers, stone, and gold. Okay. Let's see, start getting core, we need more wood. We should wait until we have more coin then to get a sawmill. Right, energy, hunter cottage. I think maybe actually we should start doing a little bit of a... Oh, it's a nice little nook in there. Sure.
You again.
Yes, you can pause on pause, which is always nice.
Yeah.
I do like...
Better be good.
I get stressed out when you can't pause a game, to be honest.
Faster than my bow.
Whoa. Yes, you'll need colonists, which make you coin. You build these little tents, and they'll arrive on the train that passes through your colony daily. So they come on the train.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this... you? Oh, this is a fancy bridge. Look at that. Oh,
Whatever
there's
you
zombies
say,
over there.
As long as you pay me. Gotcha.
Our soldiers are in
Yeah.
trouble.
Gotcha.
Yep, there's a little bit of lag, and suddenly the zombie was on us.
Building completed.
Yeah, pause is it's my friend at least. I mean, I've played a lot of RTSs. I'm not the best at them, though, so... Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought they almost died.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
That's a fancy train. Look at that thing.
The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, look at you. I don't know, I really like the style of this game, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting for...
So tired.
What are you?
Last night was amazing.
The infected roam freely beyond the valley. Do not continue without the proper forces.
Okay, let's do this. Are you sure?
Yes, there are. There are infected in here.
Gotcha.
We'll just leave them to slowly... Any that get too close will get killed.
What? Are you sure?
That's kind of how it works. We have enough coin. Yeah, there's a very nice steampunk style, and I'm a sucker for steampunk, I'll be honest. Like, high fantasy I love, but man, I love a good steampunk. Yes. Let's build a sawmill there to get those. Can we get more of these? Energy 1, gold 30. Let's build a few of them back here.
A new task.
There's men back there. Mineral mining. Areas with stone, iron, gold that we can mine. We need to build a quarry. Yes. That much I remember. Oh. They can shoot through this, but can they actually move? Okay. Good. So this area is essentially locked off.
Great.
I see areas for walls already. Oh,
Building completed.
yes, colonists need food. I'm already way ahead of you on that one.
Okay.
Yes, they need food. We're making this. We'll start getting wood
What?
because we need more wood.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, this actually, I mean, of course it's a good map. It's
Sure.
the first map, isn't it? So, like,
Building completed.
it's going to be relatively
Order,
easy, isn't it?
you pay.
Just put a wall here. I don't know if you can put a wall here, but one here or out here. Push past a little bit.
Okay.
Here we are. Look at this little guy. That's not the right button. Can you click off it? I don't know.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
The train has arrived at the station.
The train has arrived. Yeah, it is. It's a train now. They no longer just show up, do they? They actually... It's like a daily thing.
What? Yes. Roger
Let's
that.
explore down here. Is this the end of the map? Yeah, it is.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll begin exploring this. I'm sure a horde can come from down here.
Yeah. My bow
Oh, so this is a small map. Look at that.
Gotcha.
It is the first map, I guess.
Are you sure? Great.
I mean, I don't know how long the campaign takes, but I've seen series on this that, like, 150, 200 episodes for the campaign, so... Yeah. Yeah. You need to... Energy. That's right. So expand Tesla Tower. We can build one here, which will kind of get us right in the curve of the train. We might as well start expanding a little bit this way too, right? Yeah, right there. Sure. We still need stone, but we need to expand that way. Defense. Clearer to... we don't have energy. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. You need to have the energy reach to these places.
Yes. Great idea. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember these rangers. They're sass.
Roger
They,
that.
Attention. Building
you
completed.
know, I never could find like credits of their
What do you
voice
want?
actress, but they almost sound like that one chick from Futurama,
Okay, let's do this.
the Cyclops girl, whatever her name was. I didn't really watch Futurama that much. I watched a bit, but I want it. Yeah, Leela, that was it, wasn't it? Layla, Leela. Yeah, her. Your guess is good as mine on how to
The
spell
train
that
has
one.
arrived at the station.
But yeah, that's her. Purple hair, Cyclopsy lady. It's probably not her, but it could be. Stranger things have happened.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, here we are. Quarry. Net us 4 stone. And I kind of do want to make walls. I'm gonna start. No, we need to like get more wood, don't we? Wood is going to be a problem, I bet. So are colonists, apparently. Let's get more friends. Friends.
Okay.
I remember this too. You just sit these guys at little area where zombies wander into your range and just
Gotcha.
take them on
Are you sure?
one at a time. And eventually they get veteran,
You are gonna pay me
which is
for this,
fun.
Attention. Building completed.
Day 20. They give you a very generous amount of time, don't they?
Right? So tired.
Day 20.
Last night was amazing.
I remember it was like 7, day 7 when they
Building
showed up.
completed.
But be quick.
Then again, I guess this is to be a bit easier because this is the first mission in a campaign. You know, it is what it is. Fishing. Fishing. We are kind of good on energy. What do we need for energy as well? There's more workers. They'll show up the next train, right? There they are. Some new friends. That was a motorcycle that just went by. I don't know if that could be picked up.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention.
Whoa.
Building completed.
Yes. I had gotten to that game, but thank you. So I guess black is
Attention. Building completed.
can't go through black. Green is woods. Okay, that thunder is in game. It's been a lot of storms here lately. I just had to make sure. These little guys. Just walking around. Walking around. Right, we're pretty much full of that. Sawmill. I think we build some walls. No, we need to start by building Tesla things down here, don't we? So we can reach down here. How much do these things cost? 1 worker each. Okay, that's not bad. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey, up.
Great. Let me put an arrow in his head. What? Okay. Takes my arrows.
Someone get here. There's a straggler. I don't know where they came from. They must have came through here.
No, I'm just kidding. You again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could have been bad.
Right between the eyes.
It only takes 1, doesn't it? We need to keep an eye on that now.
Building completed.
That's why we need these, huh? Tab to rotate. I'm gonna do it in a little bit so that way we have a little room for, you know, turrets. Although I don't know if we can get them that early, but they are a thing, right? Can you rotate the map? Controls. Camera. No, you cannot. Okay. I don't think so, at least. We're starting to get stone. Whoa. There we are. We have stone, but we need other stuff. Game. But I will do this. Yeah, rangers available. Yeah, we don't have soldiers. That is the interesting part. We have only rangers, which... I get in large enough numbers though, rangers are
Train has
pretty
arrived at the station.
nasty.
A new task. You
Especially once they get experience by killing all these little guys and
Yes.
go elite.
Okay. Great. Okay. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
So we have pretty much this whole side of the river locked down. There's an old camp over here. We're just going to slowly mill through these guys. Yeah, this is fun. It's relaxing for now, but I bet it's going to get stressful later when everything... I remember the hordes can get pretty stressful. They can get nasty.
What do you want now? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
30%.
A new task.
Oh, we have enough. I'm also just going to be so distracted as well. So much to do. I just can't help myself but be distracted by every little thing.
Our forces are in danger.
Really?
What do you want?
Oh, they got too
now?
close.
Are you sure?
Huh. That worried me for a second.
Is that all? So boring. Sounds interesting.
Oh, there's a
Could be
lot of them.
worse.
Be careful, girls. And I wonder, there's a hero unit. I don't know if you spawn it from here or what.
You again.
I don't know how that works. It's a little like Age of Empires, where you have your fancy hero, and
The train has arrived at the station.
if they die, they respawn eventually or something. I'm not sure. I do love Age of Empires as well, actually. I have that game on my computer. That could be something to play at some point. As like a retro... Well, I say not retro, but, you know, an old but gold kind of game. Because it is old. Especially, like, I have
Building complete.
Age of Empires 2 and 3. 3 was my favorite, just because I like colonial era.
Attention.
But
Building completed. Attention.
Okay.
Building completed.
so we have Rangers here. There's a new Age of Empires. I didn't know that.
You again.
Unless you're talking about like are they making an expansion pack like they made for Age of Mythology, the expansion pack that sucked? They made like 15 years later, or a whole new game? Huh. I will have to check that out. And I'll probably, if it comes out
Better be good.
this year, I will probably end up playing that on stream because
Yes.
that game was so good. Definitely a childhood game. I can't tell you how much of Age of Empires and Age of Mythology I played, especially Age of Mythology actually. I'd say that one was my favorite, but
Arrived at the station.
Age of Empires was really cool as well. Let's get a 5th Ranger. Nope. I'm so used to other games where you can middle mouse move the thing around. But that's not the case in this game.
What?
I'm sure there's a thing you can do to change that, but what's all this? Food
Better
crate.
be good.
Ooh, I played Total War as well. Total Rome yeah, Total Rome and Total Rome 2. I actually like Total Rome 2. But Medieval 2 Total War, that was probably my favorite game when I was probably preteen, like middle school age. I wasted so much time on that game.
Units under attack.
Still play it sometimes too.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Medieval 2 was my jam. Yeah, let's get some of these up and running. Let's get more food because I want many more friends. Ooh. Long Crusade. I think I've heard of that one. I've seen a few of those mods. I didn't play with mods back in the day, but I would definitely play with mods nowadays just for the fun of it. Mods make everything better.
This better be good.
Are they all dead? I remember I had a very good run as England, and I still have great childhood memories and stories of that game.
You call that a plan? Okay. You again. Yes.
Here comes the train. Desert. Yeah, big old Sahara. If it made more realistic, supply is always the issue. Like trying to get through there in like EU4 or something. Or Hoi. Or really any of those Paradox games. You go anywhere near the Sahara Desert and suddenly you're just lose 10k men to attrition. Okay. It saved and I got scared. Right. We have defenses. We actually could use more energy. Let's put one of these over here. I am a huge fan of EU4. I do think it's it's my favorite of the Paradox map games. I'm a big fan of Crusader Kings as well, obviously CK2 and CK3, but EU4, I've played that since it came out. I've got 1,000 hours on it on Steam. Probably another 1,000 more if you count the people I've watched play it.
Yes.
Imperator Rome I liked a lot, but it was very buggy and just not very good at the beginning. It's good now, actually. It's a lot of fun now. But it was...
Yes.
It's like most Paradox games. They're not good at the start. Except for CK3. That surprisingly is good from the beginning. I don't know what they did differently, but...
Are you sure?
We're just trying to clear this area out. Guess let's start moving our range around a little bit.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Games like that, it takes so long to figure out how to play it and like how to be good. I only really started...
Yes.
I tried playing it in the beginning and I wasn't very good, so I wasn't having a great time. It took until I watched people play it and play it well that I was like, oh, I can do this maybe.
Great.
Like
You call
Attention.
that a
Building
plan?
completed.
Corbett, Chewy Shoot,
Attention.
like them.
Building completed.
I like Arumba, but he does very advanced
You pay.
stuff, so that's probably not a good way to learn.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, they're not everybody's kind of games though. That is also, I recognize that they're not for everybody. They're very difficult. There's a lot of little nuances to it. It's also just a map painting game, so like not a lot of excitement, is there? That is true. It's just a city building like this, but you have to battle winter and starvation. Banished is good. That's a good recommendation. Hunter's Cottage. Another. Can we get another fishery? This be next to a water source. Oh, I thought it would be. I would highly recommend Banished, personally. Ooh, we are very low on keyboard. That mod, I don't actually know. I'll have to check that out. The medieval mod for Banished. I know I had a mod that adds, like, it just adds honey.
You are gonna
Just
pay me for this,
apiaries, because I
right?
love apiaries and beekeeping in general. Oh. Look, she's golden. I remember back in the day, Avok had a good Let's Play of Banished on YouTube. It hasn't changed much since the beginning, because I don't think it really gets many updates.
Yes.
The train has arrived at the station.
I think I might have to check out the apiary mod, not the medieval mod myself. I think I'm actually going to make a note of it in my phone. I am a big fan of Avok. I think he is amazing, and he's what got me into like Rimworld and No Moria and all those kind of games. A+, A++ streamer, YouTuber. He's a cool dude. Banished medieval town mod. Just save that into my phone. There you go.
Yeah.
We can get a little more aggressive. He is on both, actually. He has a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel. So he actually does both.
You ordered?
Uh-oh, they're getting a little aggressive now. Yeah, I can go trace back my first Let's Play on YouTube is probably PBAT
Gotcha.
with Minecraft back in the day,
Yes.
which then got me into like Sly Fox Hound, which got me into the creatures, which then led me down the rabbit hole of all of YouTube, and yeah, which I only found PBAT because I watched Tobuscus before he,
Okay.
turned out to be, you know.
Great. Are you
Of course, I was also like, what, 12 at the time, so I liked Tobuscus.
Roger that.
I watched his Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
Okay.
And I only watched that because one of my friends at school played Amnesia. I was like, this is cool. I want to watch videos of this. Just a weird
The train has
rabbit
arrived
hole.
at the station.
Uh-oh.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Yeah, back on the Avok. I do love his ferrets. I love ferrets in general. I wish I could have a pet ferret, but I'm quite allergic to them. I am very bad allergies to ferret dander, I guess. I don't know what... I guess it's dander. It's their hair. So we're full up on all sorts of stuff. I should pay more attention to that. Okay. What do we got? Anything good? Just been sitting here talking and killing zombies. Yeah, let's make another one of these. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I tried having ferrets. My mom had ferrets for a bit, and that's when I learned that, yeah, it's very... And it's not like, deathly allergic. It's one of those things where I would have to be in constant antihistamines to be around them because... Oh, yeah, very scratchy and everything. What am I doing? Food? Do we need more food? We could get more. No, let's make more of these. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about the goose. I love the idea of a pet goose. Not enough resources, not enough wood. Ah. You know what, let's make another sawmill while we're at it. Can we get a really good one? 12. I'll take it. Yeah, this is so much more of a chill kind of They Are Billions, because I obviously don't have iron, oil, I don't have snipers and soldiers and turrets. I have the bare basics, because it's a campaign, you know, you're going through the basics.
You call that a plan? Are
Oh,
you sure?
there they are. They're a little allergic.
Gotcha.
Allergic? Aggressive. Words are strange today.
Our forces are in
Are
danger.
you sure?
I think I'll make 3 more for a grand total of 8. Let's do that. Nope. That was a misclick. I like just this giant colony over here. Look at that amount of people. I always did this when I played. I like to make rings around the central building, like a defensive perimeter of bodies.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention.
Even though that
Building
doesn't actually do
completed.
anything, because obviously,
Great.
if your colonists start to die,
Are you sure?
uh-oh,
Gotcha.
uh-oh,
I
uh-oh.
hope you're not wasting my time. Yeah.
Stand firm.
Gotcha. Is that all?
Attention. Building completed.
I wonder if the train can hit and
Units under
kill
attack.
zombies. That would be kind of funny.
The train has arrived at the station.
I really like this train and the idea of it. And I would love it if it could just kill zombies. Oh, it can. That's amazing. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe that's why we haven't been getting too many from here. They wander onto the bridge and just get craned.
So tired. Last night was my bow and arrows are ready. Okay. What?
How do
You
you
again.
delete this? How do you delete a group? I don't know.
Here we go again.
Oh, whatever. Right click. Click here to select all. Right click.
Oh, more.
There we are. True. Yeah, I noticed that one though. I was concerned about that at the beginning, but yeah, just kind of pushed them to the side ever so gently. Which, I mean, I guess is good because it could really
Our
mess you
soldiers
up.
are in trouble.
We're actually, I don't know what's over here, but I want to push and see where we can make walls now after all this.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
2 more. That's not the right button.
What?
Oh, I like trains in games too. I don't know why. This just reminds me of Age of Empires 3. I always loved the train station thing,
The train
the
has arrived at the
trade
station.
depot.
Are you sure?
I have such nostalgia for that game. Back on that topic, I just love it. I spent so long on that game, specifically Age of Empires 3 as well.
Bow and arrows are ready. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I see. So there's another way across the river. So we have to worry about attacks from here. In that case, I'm going to make a... No, we need to start pushing this way then, shall we? Command and Conquer. I have heard of that. I don't know if I know exactly what it is, but I've heard of that one, yeah. But we can't actually go across this river either. We can't go across this bridge. Yeah, I don't know very well what it is, but I think I've heard of Command and Conquer.
Yeah. My bow and arrows are ready.
Flurry of arrows. How we doing on ranges? There you are. Let's combine it all in just one giant unit.
You order, you pay.
Proper death stack of ladies.
Attention. Building completed.
I'm going to build it here because I want to have like a... Well, maybe an out one, but... Yeah, I did notice that. It does help a little bit. This is kind of really strategic mode. I accidentally click that all the time because I have a... I always accidentally click the middle mouse button. And yeah, I feel like if I saw Command and Conquer, I would recognize what it is.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna probably look up on my phone what it is. Uh-oh. They got this, right? Command and...
Gotcha. Are you sure?
Attention. Building completed.
That's helpful. Alt or Control to see health bars. That one I did not know. Yeah, I think I've seen a little bit of Command and Conquer. I think I saw probably someone play like a stream of the more modern, more recent one. The better graphics. Okay, you... Let's build it here. We're not going to get turrets, so... You know. Tab. Let's build it here. Just so we have a wall on either. Nope. Not enough resources. Oh. We have no wood. There we are. I just want to send...
What?
I want to send one of them back. I actually want to read this sign.
A new task. Gotcha.
Is this the end of the map? Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Roger that.
Our forces
You
are in
call that
danger.
a plan?
Alt.
Great.
Okay. Oh, I see. This is what they're talking. This is the valley they're
What do
talking
you
about.
want now?
But up here is the bad area. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, more orders. What? Roger
Hello?
that. Okay. Let's
Where'd
do
they all
this.
go?
You again.
Oh, they're stuck.
Yes.
Oh, this is bad.
You call that a plan? What? Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have to send like runner groups of soldiers with rail workers to maintain the tracks. Just do it really quick.
Units
That is
under
a
attack.
very good question of how do they do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like this area. I might do a double wall area. I think I might do that. Nice double.
Oh, more orders. Yes.
Make like another wall up here. Choo-choo.
What?
Blom.
Gotcha.
Love it.
Yeah.
The train has arrived at the station.
I mean, yeah, really all we have to do now is... I guess, we should make more of these to train up more rangers so we have a very large military. What are we out of again?
Attention.
Food.
Building completed.
Always food, isn't it? Ooh, 17, that's a good one. So I guess we just make a super force of these rangers and
Right?
go around, kill all these guys, and survive this wave, which is coming in 6 days.
You call that a plan?
Is info... Yes. Colony population of... Oh, we need to make more anyway. We need 300 population.
Yeah.
Oh.
Attention. Building completed.
Great.
Well,
Attention. Building completed.
nice little death squad. Okay, we can make more tents now. Then... Yeah, I remember the maximum wall thing. I did that a lot when I had to make like turrets and such. Just a weird snaking. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of gates. I was thinking like a full double layer. But then again, I could just actually double down. Yeah. Just something like this. Kind of ugly, but it's fine. So we don't have turrets anymore, so... we don't have turrets yet, I should say. There's gonna be a lot of people over there. And we need more food as well, so... more hunters' cottages it is. Actually, first...
Attention. Building completed.
Oh. Build one of those.
Attention. Building completed.
Get good access to the thing.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, I unfortunately worry about aesthetics all the time. Aesthetics or death, as we say. I do kind of want to double down here, though. Defense, O, tab. Let's put a double gate there, though. That'll be fun. And... actually... delete... Don't hunters' cottages get more effective... Oh. Oh, okay.
Attention. Building completed.
They do get more effective when against woods, but I didn't know that you could put it just grassland, essentially. That is new. I did not know that. Make like a weird wall thing here. That'll be fine.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, we're gonna need to put down a lot of these houses for people. Damn. So I know farms are a thing later. Are farms still a thing? I did like farms. But maybe they're not. Maybe it's all hunters' cottages. I don't know. Okay, cool. I remember farms are pretty good.
Attention.
And
Building
I'm actually going to expand out here so we can make essentially a secondary little wall thing here. Not enough resources. Let's wait for a tick.
This better be good.
Get a little more wood. We should make another one of those. At least that seems to be one of our main issues, actually. How high can we get? 11 is good over here. 10. There's probably a good one out here, right? 12. I'll take it. Because we are seemingly constantly in need of wood. Let's make thick walls, because I'm going to have more food gathering out here. Maybe even more fishing cottages, which would be kind of nice.
What's up? Any infected around?
14 set 18. And 13. Cool.
Aren't there other units to bother?
We are
Building completed.
doing pretty well on clearing all the infected away. We've got 20 free food.
Sounds interesting.
More food here. Coin. I don't know if we needed that coin, but
Okay,
we
it's
took it.
gonna cost you double.
And let's just get more people. Just a network of colony houses. That's not what I meant to do. Not enough resources. Food goes fast, doesn't it? Yeah.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
A new task.
Now we can finally begin clearing out some of these.
You call that a plan?
Yeah, I wonder if we need to have like a target population in every, but I think maybe it's quite high in this because, you know, it's like, this is the first colony outside the walls. It needs to be populous to ensure long-term survival or something like that. I'm just kind of putting them down everywhere now. Now we need power. Huh. I mean, we're getting pretty... We're doing pretty good on getting this population up, though. And food production. Once we get energy, we can
Yes.
make more. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, let's do this. Great. Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Great.
Okay, they're good up there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yes.
really there's only one area left to clear, and then we have completed one objective. Now it does worry me that we can't reach over here. Yeah, we can't cheese our way to it either, can we?
You.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Resources, mill, we have all the cottages we need. Yeah. Now let's just do hunter cottages then. I want to make sure we can get like the most of it by these forests, but then we can just start putting them down anywhere. 16. Yeah. Then we can just be out in the open like this. 11 and 12 and 12 again. It's kind of neat. And one down here, sure. Let's get all the food. Look at all these people. Little bustin' little town of ours.
task. Great.
Ill.
The train has arrived at the station.
Yeah, I think that is... We should get more rangers, actually. That is a good shout. Let's get 5. I think we'll probably go for 20 total. I might make
Building
2
completed.
groups of 10 and run them together. I feel like 20 rangers, that should be enough, right? I hope so. Actually, can we build a second one of these? We can. That might actually be faster. Double the rangers. Double the time, or half the time. Yep.
My bow and arrows are ready.
They do take a while to make, though, don't they?
Dozens of infected are near the colony. They are approaching from the north.
Gotcha.
Ah,
Yes.
from north. Which north is the question? Both norths, probably.
Aren't there other units to bother? Gotcha. This better be good. Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Our bow and arrows are ready. Great.
I'm going to run
Oh, more orders.
those guys up there.
But it's gonna cost you double.
I mean, I don't know if they've showed up yet, but
Okay.
I miss turrets. They made these things very easy.
Gotcha.
But that's part of it. We have to earn our turrets.
Are you sure?
I'd like to keep these on the bridge, though, because this wall is not very thick.
Building completed.
There we are.
My
The
bow
train
and
has
arrows
arrived
are
at the
ready.
station.
That's the wrong button.
You again. Gotcha. You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? You again. I hope you're not wasting my time.
I'm waiting. It said zombies. Oh, never mind. I am an idiot. I see him. I see it. It says right here.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Partial blind, I guess. I don't know.
Infected around? You again. Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Standing up there. Well, while we have a lot of stuff as well, let's just continue doing our thing here. Yeah, I see. Yeah, building on the plains does hurt these guys. Hurts the food from them.
Aren't there other units to bother?
Ah, there are many.
Roger that.
Yes. Oh, that's a lot.
Let's do this.
Okay.
The walls are under attack.
Oh, man.
Building completed.
That's a lot of zombies.
To bother?
Huh.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Gotcha. Great.
Uh,
You again.
retreat,
Our buildings
please.
are being attacked.
Yep, we're losing all this stuff over here. But we're about to get a super stack here.
Roger that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Yeah.
Our colony is succumbing to the infection.
We should be able to repair all these easily enough.
They are trying to break through.
Well,
They are trying to break into the buildings.
yeah, I know.
Walls are
I got
under
it.
attack.
My bow and arrows are ready.
We have 15 rangers here. I
Our
mean,
colony is under attack. They are infecting our buildings.
oh, there's more over here too.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Okay, there's a lot. I see.
My bow
Our
and arrows
defenses are
ready.
being attacked.
Gotcha.
That's a lot of them. Well,
They are trying to break through.
yes, I realize this game. Thank you. I hear you.
You order, you pay.
Huh.
The walls are under attack.
You again. Okay.
I mean, I think we survived there, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Looks like it. Oh, here we are. See if any survive long enough to... Love it.
What's up? Any infected around?
Well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Train is arriving at the station.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know I got that high population. Sweet. They can repair it in their own time, and now it's a official colony. Well, that actually got kind of hard at the end. Look at that. That was rather tense. We're at 2%. Ooh, okay. We have 3 now. We have points. We have points. I kind of think we should get soldiers. But... units inside of wooden towers. Oh. This is the question. Do we get soldiers, which are very powerful, especially in defenses during the Horde? Or towers? Huh. That's the question. I kind of been leaning towards soldiers, to be honest. Yeah, I think maybe we should. That is true. Yeah, maybe towers, because we can put a ranger in them, and their attack range is increased. Yeah. Plus, soldiers need iron, and... I mean, I don't know when we'll get iron in these missions, but... maybe we should do towers then, yeah. I think we'll do soldiers next. That's true, they also take food like other, Actually, no. Rangers didn't need food, did they? Just need workers, these guys. Okay. Yeah, I think we should... Oh, I see. It doesn't happen instantly either, does it? It's just begins to be researched. It's all the way down here. Oh, Titans. Titans are something. I remember them. Ooh, there's wonders? Man, this game has changed a lot. I like it. Okay, so we have 3 new mission possibilities. The last bunker. This obscure bunker must have been one of the last fortresses to fall. Although the bunker is small and easy to explore, do not deceive yourself, because a long time ago we sent 2 soldiers to discover its secrets, and they never returned. Get the mission artifact. The hero must escape from the fortress alive. Get valuable items for the Empire. Get ancient tech. So is this like a more of is this less of a building and more... Yeah, I was thinking it's a hero mission, so we go in kind of like snatch and grab. Smash and grab. That could be kind of fun. That could be very fun. Okay, the Hunter's Meadow. These lands of lush pastures are an ideal place to establish a colony. They can feed hundreds of colonists. Although the meadow is located in a region far from the large swarm of infected, don't let your guard down. Small groups probably nearby can approach the colony from any direction. Build a colony worthy of the Empire. We need to have 600 colonists. Within 60 days. I think we can manage that. We managed to get 350 colonists in 20 days. Yeah, and since it has farms, we should easily be able to do that. Or the crossroads. An important strategic site that will allow you to expand to many new places. Our scouts have detected a village of doom northeast of the colony. Destroy it with your army to secure the area. Oh, I see. We save that until we unlock. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we might give the last bunker a try, see how long that takes. Because, this Saturday is a little bit of a shorter stream, but I think, from the sounds of it, we could probably knock out the last bunker pretty easily. Village of Doom, ancient human settlements, but remote places to escape the pandemic that ravaged the world. They underestimated the ability of the infected to follow every human trace and finally fell victims to the pandemic. Now its ruined buildings shelter hundreds of infected, waiting for any sign of activity around them to hunt new prey. I think we go last bunker, give that a go. And it does give good research points, like you said. 200. 120 extra points available, so does this mean that we get like double that too? So 200 and 200 more, or I don't know. Oh no, here we are, I see. Yeah, let's give that a go. That could be fun. Let's take Calliope out for a run. Alright. See you when you get back.
What do you want?
The tactical missions happen in old abandoned fortresses built several centuries ago. These missions use your hero to explore them, get texts and objects from that era.
What do you need? Okie dokie.
Oh, I like her.
It's a walk in the park.
Rat! These old doors cannot be closed again. Rat! Rat, I want to zoom. Let me zoom on the rat.
For the Empire.
Hello, friend.
Great.
Look at him. I love him. Attention, a red alert has been declared for massive infection.
It's a breeze. Okie dokie.
So, does she just do... Oh, she just... Man, look. She's pretty cool. I like her.
Yeah.
That little spin move is pretty cool.
Understood. Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces, okay.
Show me the money.
I like her.
What do we have here?
I like her a lot.
Come to mama.
Empire points, Empire points, Science
What is
points.
this?
Valuable objects, yes. Documents, manuals, old objects, move them over. Right click on it. Yeah.
Right away. I'm on.
Yeah, I think I like the little tactical thing
Yes.
off, to be honest. Restroom. Rat traps are in place. No, don't hurt them.
Not
They're
a
my
problem.
friends. I love them.
Got it, Chief.
There was a man in the
Got
toilets.
it.
Nothing?
All
Oh,
right.
hello.
Good find.
Oh, I love
All
them.
right. It's a breeze.
Rats
Sure.
are friends.
That's easy. Gotcha.
Oh, there are quite a few of them down there.
It's a walk in the park.
Let's head down here and quickly... Useful objects. Many objects and structures, barriers, and explosive barrels. I'm guessing that will heal me if I need it. Yeah, let's take advantage of the barricade while we have it.
Gotcha. I love it. Gotcha.
Well, I mean, I'll click it anyway now just to see.
Interesting indeed.
Oh, we can use it.
Without delay.
So we can just pick it up and take it with us. This is kind of cool. Huh. I like this.
Right away.
Soldiers.
That's easy. Perfect.
Allied units.
Oh, I don't miss Empire City. It is so crowded. Yes.
Is this not an
Got
object?
it, Chief.
Oh.
What? Go ahead.
Let's have her as this.
At your service. Tell me. Just tell me what to do.
And then just all
What do
three
you
is the big
want?
one.
What? Okie dokie.
Welcome back.
Right away.
I really like this mode. This is a lot of fun. It's so different.
Sure.
Oh, there's a lot of them down there. Yeah, we picked up the 2 soldiers that never returned, I guess. I guess they were just hiding out. So this will help us quite a lot.
Gotcha.
On your orders.
Nope.
Attack!
I thought they would shoot that, to be honest. I probably would have to
Soldiers are
order
in
them.
trouble.
Commander.
All right.
Move up a little bit. Have these guys with their armor be in the front. There you go.
What? Yes? What do we have here? Got it.
Come on.
So they like pick this up? They do. He's got it on his back. That's probably not a good idea.
Sure thing.
Dormitory. Infection breach detected. Explosive been used to contain them. Do not enter under any circumstances. That sounds like we should enter then.
Of course.
Just unload.
What?
They tell her to attack
Eat my
that.
bullets.
Nope, it's too far away.
My guns are ready, sir. What?
She's still doing her thing.
Without delay. Let's go. Yeah? Roger that.
Move around a little
Yes.
bit.
Got it.
I don't think there's an ammo on this, so that's probably a good thing. Don't have to worry about ammo. I hope. I love it. I am really glad we picked Calliope. I'm a big fan. It's probably not her for the voice actor, but or the actress. Regardless, though,
No problem.
I love the voice actress. I love the little quips. It's great.
Units
Taste
under
my
attack.
lead. What do you want?
Boom. Big boom. What do you want?
Commander.
Are they just gonna always come out of this hole in the ground? Come through collapse walls, holes in the ground. Do not try to kill them all. Get away from them and continue exploring. Okay, let's make sure we've not missed anything then and move
Yes.
away.
Without delay.
Command center. The command drone has fallen. Continue
go.
disinfection process.
Got it.
Okay, well, let's go collect these.
Great. For the humans.
I want them to go by. They're going to trigger infected as they go, aren't they?
Sorry, sir.
You two guys go over here. There.
Perfect.
Are they really? They're slow as hell. I want to send her out. Just
Listening.
open this door, see, make sure we don't miss anything. Apparently, there's a command dome down here.
Yeah. It's a breeze. For the Empire. Affirmative. I love it.
Tell me.
They're just gonna walk out of that hole again for a while. Guess we'll deal with them.
Yes.
And she should probably use her medkit soon.
Child's play. Affirmative. Wonderful.
There we are.
What?
Oh, all the units
For the Empire.
into a. Oh, this is the commando. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool.
Gotcha.
Let's grab some research while we're
yeah.
clearing this room out.
All right.
Although those were Empire points, not research, but whatever.
What's that?
We've attained all the Empire point
Of
things.
course, my commander.
That's another med kit.
Wonderful.
Oh, what are these? My head is real cocked to the side to try and see what's going on here.
It's a breeze.
I like them. It's kind of cool. Little diagrams. There's more people. No hole in the outside, though, so there is a finite amount in this room, I think. There's a few things to grab over here. These skeletons just chilling. Look at this guy on the table.
Gotcha.
Just chilling.
Great.
We've picked up all the research objectives. Okay.
I can do that.
Take a
Sure.
guess that that's the objective of the mission.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
On the orders.
Grab it and
All
leave.
right.
Right?
Roger that.
Right.
Got it. Got it, Chief.
There are more.
I love it.
Okay, let's clear these guys out a little bit and make a push for the end.
It's a walk in the park.
Just
I'm on
ignore
it.
them, as the game said. These guys are big boys and cannot.
All the way.
Bullseye.
Just
Commander.
because. I don't think it actually did anything, but,
All right.
well,
Great.
that was a mission success. That's fun. I like that a lot. Look how slow these guys are. They're so slow.
I'm on it.
Well, we did it. We got some good stuff from it, too. The last bunker. We have a hero point. We can spend it on her life, attack speed, or armor. Later, go down negative attack noise. There's more life, attack range, view range. I kind of like the idea of making our attack speed up. Just really, yeah. Just the fastest guns. What is this? Oh. Huh? Megacities now house 99% of world population. Growing world population with more than 80 billion people. 80 billion people in the world. That's insane. Modern technological advances have given rise to life in mega metropolises. A recent study conducted by the Mega York Urban Institute indicates that citizens feel safer and more satisfied living among large communities. Attila Aronok, head of anthropology and human behavior, goes on to say, "Never in the history of human civilization has there been an age as prosperous as today's." He attributes two factors to the steep influx of urban living. First, technological developments have given residents an increase in personal security. And second, living in cities, particularly city centers, offers an abundance of all the basic necessities of life: food, water, and shelter. Don't think it went well. This is from 2085. So, I don't think it went very well, though. Right, we can get another thing. We have enough. We could get this, which will allow wood workshop and cottages. Logistics. Wait, is it still researching? How does this work? Or is it done? Did it finish researching it? Yeah, it did, okay. Efficient turbines, military training, hunting weapons, mercenaries, basic supplies, gold transport. I'm curious. We should go for expert workshops. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I think we should do that. Expert workshops lets us go to cereal farming and then actually commerce as well, which is nice. And then we can always go back and hit the soldier later. Yeah, I think extra wood shops. We can make wood workshops. I don't remember what they make, but you need it for something. Where you can start building certain things. I think you can like research further buildings and cottages, which house more people, which is going to be, we're going to need that. Because if we get this and then this, I think cottages and farms are the only way we're going to get 600 population in this one. I could start the crossroads and then save and continue it next time. Because do a little bit of it at least. You can save and exit and then load back in the middle of a map, I think so. Let's do that. Let's start it at least. Have about 20 odd minutes before I have to wrap it up, but let's get the basis of the crossroads done. We have to have a population of 400 and destroy all villages of Doom, because we have to set up at a crossroads near old population centers. Yeah, and it's only difficulty 1, so realistically, it's not going to be that bad. Because we want to hold off on this until we can get farms. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Well, that's a lot of bad guys. A lot of bad guys. Look, there's a train going right through it, but yeah, I don't know how they take care of that.
More orders. You again? Are you sure?
Just to make sure there's nothing
Roger
down
that.
here, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
Industry and trade. We could actually make those now, once we get further. Right, first things first. Yeah, we're going... Well, first let's make some of these things. A little bit of food.
This better be good.
Let's explore. I'm going to keep them together a little bit for now, just to
Are you sure?
more effectively deal with the undead. Hey, look, we have a lot of stone up there, actually. It's pretty good. We have wood. Once we have colonists +2. Oh, these things give colonists. I thought they used colonists.
Attention. Building
more
completed.
orders.
Train.
The train has arrived at the station.
Make a handful of
Are
those.
there other units to bother?
Yeah, we're gonna buff up and wait to get some gold to get a sawmill. Get started with that. A sawmill, there's probably another couple hunting cottages around here.
You again?
I want to expand to this
Building completed.
stone quite soon. Still pretty neat that you can just do this. It does help quite a lot, actually. Because I don't think there's a way to rotate the map, so...
Sure.
pretty useful. Here we are. Resources. Sawmill. Within our current area, 13. That's good. 10. Yeah, I think 13's the best we're gonna get. So, where was the 13? There it is. And just because we're going to need more food here in a second. Build it right over here. 17, that's really good too. Okay.
Oh,
We're getting a bit of wood up now. We're getting some more food.
You
Going to
pulled
need
that,
more
man.
colonists in a second. Now, can they come from this? Do I have to worry about walling this off, I wonder? I don't know if they can. I imagine they can. Although,
Okay, let's do this.
there's not a... I don't know. I don't know how it works anymore. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have to worry about random hordes or if our
Building
objective is...
completed.
Because our objective is, like, it's a campaign, we just have to attack them. We don't have to worry about random hordes from the south.
Building completed.
Alright. Okay, they're not necessary, so I won't worry about it. We'll just, let it be.
The train has arrived at the station.
There's our tower. All we have to wait is more wood and more gold. We have to start expanding it this way, though. Yeah.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
Alright. I remember that line. Kinda weird.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
I wonder, I might...
Attention. Building completed.
I mean, the campaign for this game is very long, isn't it?
Attention.
Gotcha.
Building
So I
completed.
might switch this to the Friday stream because it's a bit longer and it's more regular, and
Building completed.
move
Yes.
Oxygen Not Included to Saturday. 'Cause that kind of fits the shorter, chill Saturday thing a little bit better, I think. And I did say we're replacing the Saturday one with whichever one ends first. The other is on the Saturday, and I would have bet money that Rimworld would have lasted longer than Oni, but
Are you
that's
sure?
Rimworld.
You order, you pay.
Yeah, I can already tell it's going to be a while. I'm down for it. And of course, once we fully
Okay.
beat everything and beat the campaign, then we can just do a few maps as well. This game does have quite a
Our
good bit
buildings
of...
are being attacked.
Oh god, what the
Roger
fuck?
that.
What the fuck?
Taste my arrows.
Hey, stop that.
The infection is spreading across the colony.
Straight to the heart.
Hey, hey,
They are trying to break
Stop it.
into the buildings.
stop it.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the horses.
Gotcha. Great.
Yeah, it's too bad. I was enjoying the tribal, but
Are you sure?
it was just a raid.
Great idea.
Because it was the Outlanders, so that they're a little more technologically advanced. They have guns. It was a raid against 6 or 7 guys. Half of them had guns. There was like a shotgun, a pistol, and a submachine gun.
Okay. Great idea.
And they just
No, I'm just kidding. Great.
filled us with holes, downed enough people. We bled out and died.
Sure. Yeah.
So it was another just slow death like the last one. This one at least wasn't mostly my fault, though. I might have been a little too aggressive with raids, but at the same time,
Yes.
we're tribal. We don't even have sandbags. We have nothing. We could just hide behind rocks and shoot bows. And they got some lucky shots off on us, so... I feel like it wasn't fully my fault. Unlike the horses, I will take responsibility on that. That was my fault. That was really dumb. I wasn't even on Randy either. I was on Cassandra Classic or whatever. So I wasn't expecting to get that out of hand that quickly, but yep,
The train has arrived at the station.
got killed by the first raid of the stream. It's only like 15-20 minutes in.
Attention. Building completed.
The horse death was so funny though. I swear. It was so dumb. Let's build one more of these so that we're like here. And then resources, we can make a quarry. 5? I think 5 is pretty good. Do that. We're definitely gonna have to wall this off from random people and zombie encounters, but
This better be good. Great.
oh, there's
Yes.
iron over here. See, so we could have done soldiers if we wanted to, but nah, I'm happy with towers and other stuff.
Are you sure? Okay.
The colony is under attack.
God damn it.
Our colony is
Faster than
succumbing
my
to the
bow.
infection.
They're more aggressive this time. They are much more aggressive this time.
Our buildings are being attacked.
Stop it. Stop it. They're
Our forces are in
significantly
danger.
more... This guy, infected executive.
Faster than my bow. What?
They are very
They
aggressive.
are trying to break into the buildings.
What the fuck? Leave me alone.
Okay.
They are infecting
Gonna
our
cost you
buildings.
double.
Leave me alone.
The colony is under attack.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to split.
Train has
Order,
arrived at the
you
station.
pay.
Off train. You're in my way.
Okay.
The infection is spreading across
Straight
the colony.
To the heart.
Okay. We are probably going to keep them into 2
Taste my
Our
arrow.
buildings are being attacked.
things. So
This better be good.
I'm going to have a group of 2 here
Yes.
and a
What?
group of 2
You are
here.
gonna pay me for this, right?
You're going to have to stay up here. You're going to have to stay over here
Yeah.
because they're apparently
Is that all?
very aggressive.
So boring. Let me put an arrow in his head. Gotcha. You again. You order, you pay. My bow is ready. Great. Roger that. Okay, let's
And
do this.
let's kill this guy.
Great.
Yeah, we have to be a little more careful, I guess. I don't know. No energy access or enemies near the
Gotcha.
structure.
Yes.
This guy?
Straight to the heart.
I
Gotcha.
guess so.
You order,
Yeah,
you pay,
we're
and you
gonna have to
task.
really defend this apparently now. I guess I was a little too forward and expanding.
Units under attack.
They're
What's up?
fine.
Any infected around?
She's actually pretty hurt. They're fine,
Has
my
arrived at the
guy.
station.
Okay, let's take a second to... That was weird. I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's get that back. There we are. So we have... We have enough to make... No, we're still Oh yeah, we were working on the quarry when it got attacked. So let's work on that. Yeah. Just help expand out a little bit. They're very... What the
Our
fuck?
soldiers are in trouble.
Fuck off. It only takes 1,
They are
apparently.
trying to break into the buildings.
Wow.
Roger that.
I don't want to lose this mission already.
Our forces are in danger.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, chase her. Chase me.
Gotcha.
Chase me.
You call that a plan?
Units under attack.
So tired. Last
The
night
colony is under attack.
Well, one of them did die, which is
Our
unfortunate.
colony is succumbing to the infection.
God.
Great. Right between the eyes.
Well.
Gotcha.
Damn it.
What? My bow is ready.
Put one up there as well to defend. Apparently, we need to really worry about
Our buildings are being attacked.
these guys. They're just streaming in.
Gotcha.
We have to go kill them, I guess. Wow.
This better be good. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Yeah, they're much more aggressive than they were on the last map. I guess that's because that was the baby's first map, wasn't it?
Task.
The You do this. Patrol.
Are you sure?
Wait.
Great. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Right? Will that work? It will.
The train
Okay.
has arrived at the station.
Better be good.
And if I set these two girls to
Great. Gotcha. Yeah.
kind of do
Yes.
that. Patrolling, right? Yeah. Back and forth. Uh-oh. Get him. Nope.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
You again.
They are infecting our buildings.
This better be good.
Our
Okay.
forces are in
Sounds
danger.
interesting. It could be worse.
They're very aggressive.
You again.
I do not
Great.
like them.
Taste my arrows. You order, you pay. A new task. Are you sure? Yes.
Units under attack.
Wow. Okay.
Aren't there other units to bother? You order, you pay. Are you sure? Gotcha. Okay. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
I wonder if maybe this is our sign that we just need to put walls up here now.
You again.
Thing is that we can't even
Are you sure?
get up there long enough
Great.
to build walls. I'm trying to make a damn quarry.
What?
Yeah, let's guard it this time with our lives. So that way they don't make 5 zombies by hitting it. Okay. We should make more people. Little... There. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. And we're going to need more food. I'm going to put one up there so we can start to expand our walls.
Oh, more orders. I hope
Okay,
you're not
yeah.
wasting my time.
Now that I know how that works.
Attention. Building
Oh.
completed.
He's a veteran. That's pretty cool.
Attention. Building completed.
Finally, we have a quarry. The patrol starts from where she is, so I'm just gonna make like this kind of... Yeah, okay.
You again.
Attention. Building completed.
Just... There's iron up there, but we don't really need iron because we didn't research soldiers. So actually, I'm gonna put one of these here, and then we're just gonna build a wall. Maybe a wall here too. Or expand in there a bit. We do need to get more... Once we get stone, we're getting soldiers. We'll get more rangers, which will help us. Hunter's Cottage. 16. That's pretty good. 18's really good.
Attention. Building completed.
And I'll take a 14. Veteran. She's good. We did lose one ranger, unfortunately, but nothing we can do about that.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, it was a little rocky there,
The train has arrived at the station.
but I think we've managed to pull it back a little bit.
Attention. Building completed.
We have plenty of food again. Can I have multiple? I could have multiple, but he could only get 2 stone. But 7 stone's better than 5 stone, right? Kinda. Well, what do I need? I don't know what I need stone for,
Attention.
so...
Building completed.
Mill, okay. Our power... We need 5 more stone. Let's try to get that at least. We need more rangers. There we are. Put it right here. I like this little cobblestone thing going on under our buildings. It's kind of neat.
A new task.
Yeah, let's actually... I'll put the gate there. Wall.
What do you want now?
Not quite enough resources. Oh, I see. Maybe... No, I'm gonna have a double layer. I don't care.
What?
This little iron deposit apparently... Oh,
Okay,
hello.
let's do this.
But you know, it's caused enough issues that I'm just gonna have double
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
walls, like layered. Where you at? You're about to give me a thing of wood. There you are.
You again.
Yep. Protect our colony from that side. We could probably use another sawmill, actually.
The train has arrived at the station.
What do we got over here? There are fighting. No, there's not. That's mining. 12. Oh. You know, I'm gonna put one there because we get a very nice sawmill.
Building completed.
Oh. At least one more ranger.
You are gonna pay me
Protect
for
this
right?
little area.
Great.
Okay,
Roger
well
that.
actually, I'm just gonna keep that like that. I don't think we need iron. We don't really need it for anything.
You again.
So I'm not gonna bother. That thunder catches me off guard.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Because, you know,
This better be good.
it rained all day yesterday, but it's sunny now. But I'm still a little wary.
What's up?
'Cause-
Any infected around?
A PC means thunderstorm bad.
What?
You two ladies
This better be
will
good.
be this group. I think we're doing pretty good. It's gonna be a while before we go into this. It's gonna take a bit. I can hear them getting plunked though. That's kind of funny. That train is doing our work for us
You
a
again.
little bit.
Oh, here we go again.
The train has arrived at the station.
I'm glad I'm not in
Okay.
tornado country anymore. Well, I was
Our
I
forces are in danger.
you know, tornado and hurricane, because it was Louisiana and also is, you know, flat enough to get tornadoes. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. Tornadoes are
Sure.
not fun.
You order, you pay.
Yeah, it was Louisiana. I lived in sort of central-ish
Units under
Louisiana.
attack.
Not
You
quite
are gonna pay
bayou,
me for
but
this, right?
kind of more central-ish.
Okay. Sounds
Yep.
interesting. It
Got
could be
hurricanes from the south, and it was flat enough and more and towards Texas enough to get tornadoes,
worse. What?
which was fun. Kinda, yeah. It was bayou adjacent.
This better be good.
You drive south a little bit, and there's swamp, but north and there's plains.
Okay. What? You are gonna pay me for this.
It was nice. It was pretty enough
Sounds
place, but
interesting. It could be worse.
very hot, bad weather.
Gotcha.
Kinda glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Yes, absolutely. Cajun food.
Yes.
Cajun food is my favorite, and I miss it every day. I try to replicate it when I can, but you know, it's just not the same
The train
compared to
has
like an
arrived at
expert.
the station.
Yeah, humidity God, the humidity was the worst. It really was. It was always like 90% humidity or more. It was so bad. Yeah, that is true. It's hard to make your own, like, really good, authentic Asian food as well.
What?
So we don't have any workers. No, I'm going to go ahead and... oh yeah, workers, that's the problem.
Attention. Building completed. They are attacking the colony defenses.
What do you want now? My
Kill
bow
them.
is ready.
Heal them.
Roger that.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Heal them.
Oh, more orders.
Okay, so you two are going to be your own group now. You defend the wall.
Attention.
That's right.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. They are trying to break through.
Leave me alone. Stop it, zombies. We should build a tower. There you are. Yeah, that is the benefit to over there where you are in the UK. Usually, it's just rain. Not usually inclement weather. Except for the occasional super heat wave, which
A new task.
would suck.
You call that a plan?
The train has arrived at the
You are
station.
gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah. Okay. But it's gonna cost you double. You again.
You, up
A
there.
new task. You again. This better be good.
Think. There you are. Good old towers. Yeah, because obviously, you know, the UK, it's built to be warm because it's a bit chilly, a bit gloomy over there. And from what I know, because I have like a couple British friends and obviously, you know, a lot of British streamers, y'all's houses they're not really built with AC.
Yes.
There's no central AC,
Be
and
quick.
window units are hard to put in sometimes, I guess. They just don't have
Building
AC,
completed.
which, that's awful. Can't imagine that. Well, I can imagine that. I grew up without AC, which sucked.
You again.
Enemies too close. Die then, enemies.
Yes. Oh, more orders. Are you sure?
Oh god.
The train has arrived at the station.
Oh god.
What? Great.
Our forces are in danger.
Yeah.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
We're gonna have to
Units
deal with
under
this.
Better be good.
We lost one of them.
Okay. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
This is bad.
And
This is
yeah,
bad. Ooh. The sound of all the animals at
The
night.
walls are under attack.
That could be nice, I guess, as long as they weren't too loud, but they're probably pretty loud. So we're gonna have to go ahead and
They are attacking the colony defenses.
make another one of those.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Hey, all I wanted to do was build some towers, damn it.
you are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah. You again. You ordered, you paid.
So,
This better be good.
Nope, you can go over here now.
Gotcha. You again.
And you two go back
What's up?
into
Any
your
infected around?
towers.
What? Oh, more orders. What? You again. Yeah. What? Gotcha. My bow and arrows are ready. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes. What? You are gonna
It seems
pay
like
me
they
for this, right?
pick out of their group when they go into a tower, which is, you know, not great, but whatever. I guess we can get away with kicking
better
one
be
out.
good. Yes, tell me. But be quick. You again. This better be good. Okay.
They are trying to break through.
Can you not hit that? Is this actually a very bad area for...
The walls are under attack.
Apparently that's a bad area to have
Yes.
a damn
Order,
tower at.
okay.
Our soldiers are in colony defenses.
What? Okay. Whatever you say. As long as you pay me.
Faster than my bow.
Okay. But
Yep,
it's
that's
still possible.
apparently a bad area for the tower.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? Okay.
Oh, there's a nice little crossroads of the train here. Yeah, I think we do have to invest in more rangers. Let's get a full 5. Let's play around with that. We need a couple to man the walls, and then I think we have to. We're also going to build walls out here to protect. That should probably be the next project of ours.
Yes, tell me.
Kind of want to
Quick.
have.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. Probably put one more. Oh no. I think one's fine here.
Bow and arrows are
But I do
ready.
want 2 on this, put a couple on these, like 3, and end up having a squad of 5 or 6 probably to run out.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah. Something like that.
Attention.
I'll
Building completed.
build the last of the walls, and then I think that'll be
The train has arrived at the
Better
station.
be good.
it.
Our forces are in danger.
My bow and arrows are ready.
We need more wood.
You again. Yeah.
It's always wood, isn't it? That's what I was going to do. I was going to build a sawmill down here. 15 wood. It's amazing.
What? You again.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you'll join her in the tower.
Oh, here we go again.
You'll be one defending here.
Great. What? Whatever you say. My bow and arrows are ready.
We can pause the core as well. I don't. It's not really causing us that much issue. But that is a good idea. I might do that maybe soon. Okay, so you're gonna go in this tower.
Units under attack.
Now we just want to start thinking of.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Are you sure? What's up?
Let's
Any
push
infected around?
out a bit. Yeah, that is true. Might as well, I guess. Yeah. Pause it. Couldn't hurt. I'm actually going to start by building the towers I want.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Run, 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 run,
My
run.
bow and arrows are ready.
They are trying to break into the buildings.
Hey, we have a new
Infections are
veteran.
spreading across
That's
the
cool.
colony.
This better be good.
That was close.
What? Okay.
That was too close.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What?
A lot of close calls around here, isn't there? Come on. There we go. We're not.
What do you want now? My bow and arrows are ready.
The train has arrived at the station.
We have more. 3 more. Okay, cool. So this is manned. This is manned as much as I want.
You again?
You can go in there,
What's
actually.
up? Any infected around?
You can go in there.
What?
Yeah, it gets a bit intense, doesn't it?
This better be good.
So this actually
Aren't there other units to bother?
is going to be our squad.
What's up?
Our
Any
death
infected
squad.
around?
Because she's going in that tower. And... tower is actually a little in our way. It's fine. Not enough resources. We need 1 more touch of wood. Huh? Guess we can make a couple more. That looks pretty good. There's a gate up here, gate over here, so that should be
What?
fine.
Is that all? So boring.
There you go. Go wild. So we have a nice little defensive structure here, which should keep us from getting overwhelmed. I think I'm actually going to have spare 2 at home, just to have, like, keep them right around here. And, oh, we can actually make that too. That could be cool.
The train has arrived at the station.
Now let's see about Hunter's Cottages. 15, 16, 12,
My bow and arrows are ready.
16. So we can get more population, so we can get more workers. We are going to want another mill, I think. I really hope nothing comes from down here. Please. Oh, we can actually make it. Open up the wood workshop. Complex structures made from wood we can make with it. I'm going to build it right over here. Ooh, look at that thing. That's big.
Attention. Building completed.
A new
That's a
task?
big one.
Attention.
Yes.
Building
Whatever you
completed.
say. My bow and arrows as long as you pay me.
Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for
Attention.
this, right?
Building completed.
Yeah, everything's being
Roger that.
completed. So they're just gonna sit here and be like,
Are you sure?
just in case. You know, ready to go anywhere. Oh, I don't know. This does make me nervous, actually. We don't have
Attention.
workers.
Building completed.
There we go. That should be plenty of population.
You again?
The train has
Mm.
arrived at the station.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I keep getting
Okay.
distracted,
Attention.
but I
Building
think
completed.
once this is done and we
Attention.
see what it can
Building
do,
completed.
Okay. Sounds
Attention.
interesting.
Building completed.
400,
You order? You
Attention. Building
which
completed.
we can do. I think we can do.
Building completed.
Okay, lots going on. I hate it. Yeah, I think after all these houses, we'll be almost halfway. We'll be at nearing 200, which will be kind of nice.
Okay, let's do this.
Once we get
Attention.
Another-
Building
Roger
completed.
that. Yeah.
another train load of gas. Oh, there's a few up here. Okay, wood workshop. Can we actually do anything? A cottage? Yeah. We'll start researching that so we can make essentially an upgraded house.
This better be good. Are you sure? Yeah. Great.
Oh,
You order?
let's lure them over here a bit. Yeah, upgraded housing better than these little tents they got, isn't it?
Are in danger.
Okay.
Which should help us reach our goal better, because, I mean, we are in a defensive little huddle. We don't have a whole lot of
Sounds
room.
interesting.
We could expand up here a bit. We could actually expand this a bit as well.
Under
But
attack.
yeah, overall, I think the better space efficient
Train has arrived
option,
at the station.
the better one. Yeah, we're at 180. I wonder if we should almost, especially if we start running out of room, replace the
Our soldiers are in
tents.
trouble.
That guy was tougher than I expected. That's the problem. That's why that happened. It's this mother... The executive. Tough and strong.
A new task. Okay. Are you sure?
Oh, can you? Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I guess that's... Why did it? I don't know why it did it. I must have hit escape by accident. That's good to know that we can just upgrade it without demolishing. That's nice. So we have so many... I'm going to put a couple of these around in areas where we're probably not building things. Like... I think I could fit one here. Yeah. Just to help a little bit with a little extra food. Just a touch. Could make a core for iron if I wanted to, but there's not really a point. Oh.
Yeah.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Yes, they are.
Are you sure?
I think we're going to have to... Oh.
They are trying to break through.
That scares me every time.
Attention. Building completed.
Upgrade. Let's do a little extra walls here. There we are.
You are gonna
The train
pay
has
for this,
arrived
right?
at the station.
New
Is that
train.
all? So boring.
Actually gonna make I think I'm gonna make another tower. Right there.
So tired. Last night
Attention.
was amazing.
Technology research.
Aha. Look at that. You can. Food, energy, wood. That's good to know. This new ranger will go into this new tower. Okay, yeah, I am officially calling it. Once this tower is done and we have a ranger to put in it, then I think that we're going to have to. Unfortunately, I would love... That's why I might put this to the Friday, because I can just play this game for hours. And Saturday streams are always a little shorter than
Our forces are in
You
danger.
normal.
plan.
Oh, getting chased by a guy. Here we are. In you go. Right. I know, right? Just one more thing. One more little thing. Actually, before I forget, I am going to just put another wall there. Because I did mean to do that earlier. But yes. Thank you for joining me. This was a fun little bit of a game. I'm glad I downloaded it on this computer because, yeah, it's been so long since I played it, but we needed to end Rimworld and I needed something new to play, so here we are. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope you all enjoyed. I had a fun time. Yeah. We'll be back Monday with the regularly scheduled Darkest Dungeon stream, which that'll be fun. But yeah, thank you all so very much, and have a good day. Bye-bye.